Good morning, everyone. Our today's topic is DIET. Full form of DIET is District Institute for Education and Training. These are district level educational institutes which have been established in each district of India by the Indian government. They help in coordinating and implementing government policy at each district. DIETs were established according to the provision of National Policy on Education 1986 to organize pre-service and in-service courses for elementary school teachers and for the personnel working in non-formal and adult education. Mission and objectives of DIET. Their mission is to provide academic and resource support at the grassroots level for the success of various strategies and programs being undertaken in the area of DIET has established as a center of guidance for education institutes and school of a district. They also work as a platform for research and experimental work in the educational domain. It also organizes programs to train teachers in new innovation. Functions of DIET. There are two broad categories for the function of DIET. For first of all, training and orientation. Second one is action research. A DIET has three main functions. First of all, training and orientation of the following target groups. First group is elementary school teachers. Second group is headmasters, heads of school complexes and officers of education department up to block level. Third group is instructor and supervisor of non-formal and adult education. Fourth group is member of village education committee, community leaders, youth and other volunteer who wish to work in the field of education. And fifth group is source person who conduct suitable programs for the target groups. Second field of function is academic and resource support to the elementary and adult education system in the district. Example, by extension activities and interaction with the field. And second one is by provision of services of a resource and learning center for teachers and instructor. Third one is development of locally relevant material, teaching aid, evaluation tool, etc. Fourth one is serving as an evaluation center for the elementary school and programs of NFE. Third function is action research. Action research and experimentation to the deal with the specific problem of the district in achieving the objective in the area of elementary and adult education. Now we will discuss about the 7 department of DIETs. First one is PSTE, that is pre-service teacher education. Second one is IFIC, that is in-service program, field interaction, innovation and coordination. Third one is DRU, that is district resource unit. Fourth one is PNM, that is planning and management. Fifth one is WE, that is work experience. Before WE there is ET, that is educational technology. After then work experience department there is curriculum material development and evaluation department, and last one is administrative department. First of all, we will discuss about the department. First department, that is department of pre-service teacher education. This department has faculty members in the following areas. These areas are foundation of education and pedagogy. The subjects which are taught at the elementary stage, these are Hindi and English, mathematics, environmental science, social science. There is art and craft also. Second department is department of in-service programs, field interaction and innovation coordination. A teacher may serve for 37 to 40 years. During this long period, requirements of his profession change continuously due to change in policy, priorities, technology, society and the world at large. Continuous in-service education of teacher is necessary to keep them abreast of the changes taking place in their professional environment and to develop their skills, competencies, and attitude in light of their changing role. The Indian Education Commission 1966 recommended that in-service programs should be based on research, input and training. Institution should work on a 12-month basis and organize programs like refresher course, seminars, workshops, etc. The report of the National Commission on Teachers 1983 to 85 mooted the idea of teacher center that should serve as meeting places where talent could be pooled and teaching experience shared. According to NCF 2005, in service education can play a significant role in the professional growth of teacher and function as an agent for change in school related practices. It helps teachers gain confidence by engaging with their practices and reaffirming their experiences. It provides opportunity to engage with other teachers professionally and to update knowledge. Now we will discuss about the third department, that is District Resource Unit, in short called as DRU. Function of DRU are as follow. First of all, maintenance of record about various type of information regarding AIE centers, such as list of all NGOs are running in AIE centers, list of all AIE centers and their instructors, number of students studying in AIE, knowledge about courses, schedule, curriculum of AIE, and to assist educational authorities in planning and coordination of training programs for AIE, monitoring of various AIE centers in the district, monitoring and evaluating the progress of various NGOs working in the field of AIE. A part of this function of DRU is to list of Anganwadi centers in the district and their enrollment. They provide list of various ICDS functionaries such as PO, CDPO, supervisors and workers working in the district. They provide working schedule and activity schedule content of AW centers. They monitoring of Anganwadi centers. They maintain record about various types of information regarding Bachpan Shalas run by SSA. Now we will discuss about the fourth department, that is Department of Curriculum Material Development and Evaluation, that is CMDE. Function of CMDE are to provide frontline curriculum input to various schools on topic related to various subjects to supplement the generally prescribed curricula, that is, for example, local geography, demographic pattern of the district, costumes, tradition, folklore, forest, flora, fauna, festivals, crop pattern, service occupation, handicraft, social organization and their activities. Talent identification. Function of this department is to assess the achievement level of learners in various schools by developing suitable tools. Assistance may be provided to the IFIC branch of DIET by developing tool for measuring these levels. Another function is to provide CMDE related inputs into all other programs and activities of the institute. For example, pre-service and in-service programs for teacher, training programs for AIE personnel, field interaction and action research. Another one is to help the DRU in development work for adult and non-formal education. Next one is to assist IFIC department in need assessment in the development of training packages, module for in-service training programs. Last one is to evaluate the effectiveness of training module in the field. Now we will discuss about the fifth department, that is Department of Planning and Management. Function of P&M department is to maintain an appropriate database for the district for the planning of various educational intervention. Second function is to conduct studies in following areas. Number 1, enrollment, retention and regularity of attendance of children of various group like female, SC/ST, minorities, handicap, etc. and various factors affecting these. Next function is effect of various intervention and incentive on the above. Next one is communities perception of and participation in various educational program. Next function is to select lab area within the reach of diet. Next one is development of norms, criteria and techniques for evaluation of institutions, that is to find out the best school AIE centers at the block and district levels. Last function of this department is to conduct appropriate program for headmaster, principal, head of the school complexes and block level educational functionaries in planning and management, covering areas like innovation, the community educational administration, finance and accounting. Another function is to serve as a nodal branch in relation to all program of community involvement in school education and in particular to conduct orientation programs for member of VEC, community leaders, youth and other voluntary educational workers, to provide planning and management related input into all other programs activities of the institute, that is pre-service and in-service program for teacher. Now sixth department, that is department of work experience. Function is to maintain teaching learning material lab, art and craft room, workshop. Next function is to conduct in-service program for teachers in the area of WE, at least one teacher from each primary, middle, high and senior secondary school of the district may be trained so that he may undertake some work experience activity in his or her school. Next function is to provide work experience related inputs into all other programs of the institute, for example pre-service and in-service programs for teacher and instructor, field interaction activities, action research, etc. Next function of this department is to identify locally relevant work experience areas and other material and in cooperation with concerned nodal branches to develop low cost teaching aids. And seventh department is Department of Educational Technology. Function of this department is to maintain following: all audio visual equipment of the institute, CCRT educational kit provided by CCRT New Delhi, computer lab DRC, EduSat room, IGNU broadcast telecast equipment and room, a library for educational video and audio, etc. ET related resources support to PSTE department to develop in collaboration with concerned staff of institute and other resources person simple, effective and low cost teaching aid for various subjects. Example: charts, diagram, model, photograph, slides, audio cassettes, CDs, play scripts, etc.